today, which, for me is a random Tuesday, but we're trying to actually live stream our event that we had exclusively for our Global Lighthouse Studios family audience. And so just a moment, we're going to be joined by Lady Rocket, who is joining us directly from Petersen Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. Super excited just to get people excited about our brand new initiative. We are having an art contest that is inspired by Formula One and also by Copernic Space and Lady Rocket herself. And so thank you so much for being here today. We're going to start off with a little music, which is something I often like to do inside my own personal Zoom meetings. And so if you just give me just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll listen to Space Oddity by David Bowie while we are waiting for Lady Rocket to join us. So thanks so much for being here today. And just one moment while I find which one of my many tabs, as the people who know me personally know that I always have many tabs open. So just one moment and I will be right with you. Daniel, if you wanted to just say a word or two while I'm trying to find the screen, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I was waiting for the invite. Yeah. It's so wonderful to be here. And Donna and I both really love these global collaborations. And this in particular is really exciting because we're bringing together a lot of people from here on Earth, but we're talking about something in the cosmos. And it's Oh, we've got Lady Rocket here. Yay. Here she is.
Yes. I don't even need to start with music then. We have Lady Rocket here herself.
We've got Lady Rocket here. So I'm just really excited to connect all together here on Earth to be talking about what we can do together in space. And one of the big overarching themes I know that you at Global Lighthouse Studios and with the Lady Rocket Foundation have been talking about is how we can use this space technology on Earth. And we had a wonderful conversation last week with Shelley Brunswick with all of these ideas. And so I'm so excited to continue that conversation. Hi, Lady Rocket. Good to see you. Wahoo.
Yes, we just need you to unmute yourself.
And again, if you're just joining us, this is something very new we're trying with broadcasting from Zoom. So we're bringing worlds together.
That's right. For some reason.
No, I think that means look at the chat. Right?
Oh, okay. Yes, maybe that means look at the chat.
Probably. Yeah, so there might be like a permission thing.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second. Yes, there is a permission thing.
Yep, there we go.
Well,
okay.
Yes, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, we couldn't unmute ourselves because you are in charge, but here we are. Welcome, and I will return to you then. I just want to very quickly, before it takes off, show you incredible Oracle Red Bull Formula One that I will be shortly introducing you to the Lady Rocket incredible Formula One real innovation, entertainment, and education. I want to thank Donna, your teachers, your students for joining us in a premiere event. And I am thrilled that I am able to host you in the most famous museum on planet Earth when it comes to cars, which is Petersen's Museum. So let me show you a beautiful building right here, because I want it to be educational, inspirational, invoke curiosity, and get us ready for a beautiful music, innovation of Formula One, and introduction to Lady Rocket. And here comes my media partner, Thibaut, that you know from my shows. So today we are going to host you in this incredible Lady Rocket Formula One for students of Global Lighthouse. Back to you, where we are going to walk to a, by invitation only, vault with 15 Formula One cars. Lady Rocket wants to acknowledge and thank Copernic Space, which I am co-founder of, for sponsoring all those opportunities for us. Back to you, Donna and Dan.
Yes, thank you so much for being here today. And as you know, we're using this to inspire some of our students that are going to be joining us for our Racing to the Moon art contest. And so thank you so much for students that are joining in from different classrooms around the world. We appreciate you. And if you aren't able to join us live today, you'll be able to watch this on broadcast, because we are broadcasting it across social media. So teachers, you can watch this with your students tomorrow in class, perhaps, if you are on the other side of the world. And we're just very excited to be here today. I know we have some of our friends that are here in the Zoom call. We have Dr. Thakor, who's joining us, as well as Igor is joining us, as well as Daniel, of course. And so, Daniel, if you wanted to say a few words, you look like you want to say something.
I always have something to say, but I'm just really excited to to see the Formula One cars. And I was going to ask Lady Rocket, like, do you get to drive that later? Is that part of the show? Just kidding. Maybe. I mean, maybe it is. And actually just letting Grant in to the meeting, and Lady Rocket is coming back. That's one of the exciting things about live broadcasting and the internet, is that we have connectivity that is a part of it. So I love connecting with people around the world. All right, back to you, Lady Rocket.
Vehicles, okay? If you have questions, let my team know.
Yes, thank you. I am welcoming you. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you then for a moment, because we are entering a secured area for special guests only. We had to pass the security, where Lady Rocket Foundation is inviting you to one of the most spectacular Formula One places that I want to share with the students, give them some of the ideas for teachers to consider in picking up on this beautiful subject of Formula One racing to the moon. Is this okay to start? Because I lost you for the moment. Can I go on?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, fantastic. So
Uh-oh, did we lose her?
I think we lost her again. I mean, it's a very secure area, it seems. So
Yes.
there's like maybe a electromagnetic pulse or something going on there. But
I think she's back now.
okay. All right.
Yes, there she is.
There we go.
back with you. I'm getting, as always, a lot of calls, and for some reason they are interrupting our communication. Can you hear me okay? All right, fantastic. So welcome to the universe of Lady Rocket and Copernic Space, created specially for teachers and students. I would like to start the introduction with showing you beautiful one and only Formula One car. Take a notice for those who will be drawing by hand or digitally. Something very special is a famous Formula One Ferrari red color. Something that you might want to also consider is getting familiar with sponsors. So there are beautiful drawings of different brands. And something very important, this gives you an opportunity to get to know Formula One drivers. This particular car is from 1999 and was driven by the famous driver Schumacher. Now, welcome to the secret location with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 special collection of Formula One cars. And I will take you for a quick tour, but something that I would like to suggest to teachers, and again, thank you to the teachers who are willing to explore new ways to educate your students. As a Lady Rocket, as an American entrepreneur, as an educator, as someone who wants to share my passion with others, I also teach students here in the United States, Ukraine, Lithuania. I speak to the students Croatia, Paris, and of course, Los Angeles. And there is such a beautiful place for creativity because one of the reasons that I suggested Formula One, Race to the Moon, is because my company, Copernic Space, is taking art and symbol of Formula One to the moon in real life, okay? So it's not only talk about something, we are actually doing it. So one of the suggestions I had for teachers and students is something that might inspire you. Formula One represents fastest cars on planet Earth. So they are like a rockets, which you cannot go in space, just drive very quickly. One of the things that you might want to consider is figuring out how long would it take Formula One car to drive to the moon, to race to the moon, because it takes a rocket 3 days to reach the moon. So figure out how long it would take for average Formula car to reach the moon. That I am also involved with Formula is because I think it represents one of the most beautiful creations that combine technology, branding, beauty, and even fashion. Because look, I am wearing today, especially for you, Lady Rocket Formula One outfit. And underneath, I happen to have my Lady Rocket Foundation t-shirt. Because you know what? So much of the creativity can be also converted into fashion. And I am mentioning it because drawing your Formula One to the moon picture might be in the future inspiration for you to participate in fashion activities. Also, because Dan is here, and he is phenomenal creator of the musical experiences. And the way that he's doing it is so innovative. So already Dan and Donna and I and Grant are working on Formula One music. So is there something you would like to mention then about your Formula One music projects?
Yeah, there's a couple things. Donna, I'm trying to pull up the lyrics because we do actually, we've had after 3 sessions this week, some pretty final lyrics, and we started playing around in Soundtrap on producing the song. But I wanted to just tie together a couple things. You mentioned math, and that's where I had to just go and grab this. This is here. Let's see if this is my clock that I have, and there's such a connection between math and music. And art, you know, it's all interconnected. We can't really separate it. So I'm so excited about this opportunity for students to solve this math problem that you just gave. How long will it take a Formula One car to get to the moon? That is content gold right there. So go ahead.
It's fantastic. And I want to reintroduce K-Bot next to us, who is working with me and Copernic Space. And based on what you just shared, Dan, K-Bot is also a musician, and he has worked with the American music industry. So just please tell us about your experience.
Hey, what's happening, guys? My name is Christopher Webster, K-Bot. I'm here with Lady Rocket. You see your music extraordinary yourself. I'm K-Bot. I'll add you and follow you. I'm here at the Petersen Auto Museum with Lady Rocket. And yes, we're in LA. I'm a music business professional, also a film professional here in Hollywood. And we're here to just support blockchain technology and Copernic Space with Lady Rocket's new innovative NFTs.
Yes, and NFTs, which can be also music. Thank you. So this is a way that you can interact with Lady Rocket. Number one, that's me. Number two, Donna and Dan, who have been so incredible by seeking out and creating our relationship that we are instant transforming into real life educational, or I want to call it edutainment experience, because I want to not only educate you with Jonah and Jen, but also entertain you and inspire you. And this beginning of our experience is just a beginning, because next week, let me get to some of the beautiful cars so you can see it. Next week, I will be in a real Formula One race in Las Vegas. I will be meeting with the drivers, with some of the brands, and importantly, we will be talking about you, your teachers, your students, in the context of the contest that we have to inspire you and then to select winners of our very first Lady Rocket Foundation Global Lighthouse Foundation contest, Formula One to the moon. So you and I will meet again during authentic Formula One race. I will see if I can get some of the drivers to join us to talk about contests and get ready, because I would like to ask you about your ideas, your experiences, acknowledge teachers who will also get their very special awards, and let's experience how this type of contest can inspire you, entertain you, educate you. So, and it's my big pleasure to be able to show you, for your creative ideas, those beautiful Formula One cars. Check the technology, look who sponsors them. And let your imagination not to stop you, because remember, Copernic Space is taking us to the moon. What does it mean? It means that we are selecting also students and their art for being sent in space for the next moon expedition. We might be able to squeeze you in, but I am not sure at this moment. But overall, your art will be also transformed into the NFTs, with the possibility of coordinating fundraising for your school together with the Global Lighthouse Foundation and Lady Rocket Foundation. So, are there some questions or any comments or some words of excitement while I am showing you those incredible driving machines?
Well, I know I'm excited. This is like a sneak peek that, not everyone gets to see. So we really appreciate you showing us these cars. And I've recently really started following and getting into Formula One. And so this is like super exciting for me to be able to kind of sneak behind the curtain and see some of these cars. And so thank you so much for being here today and for opening up this opportunity for people all around the world, students included, to be able to see these types of cars.
Yeah, and I guess
Thank you for. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to add, we have some guests here as well that maybe we can have some time getting some questions or comments from them. We're also streaming this. So if you have questions, put them in the comments, and then in our next stream, we can address those. And Donna, I was just wondering, are you able to show the lyrics that we have so far?
I can, if you just give me a moment. Let me just If you wanted to, Dan, if we wanted to have Igor, if you
Yeah,
if you
Igor,
are
if you're
comfortable,
around.
unmuting yourself or turning
Or
your
Dr.
camera on,
Thakor
and
is here too.
or
Yep.
Dr. Thakor, if you had a question or a comment, we'd love to hear from you. So Dan can go ahead.
Dr. Thakor, go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead, and if you're available, just what's your question or comment? Or resonance?
Congratulations, Donna, and welcome, Lady Robert Rocket. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Very exciting, very exciting. And it reminds me two things which I had with my children. And so I want to share those things. And probably these children might get excited more. My daughter was in University of Bath. And here in UK, they generally have every year, they have fastest car made by university students, a racing of those cars. Like it requires them to build the body and also have to have a driver from their own university, and they have competition. And my daughter, fortunately, was the lightest one. She was only 45. So you need to know something more about how you can be a driver at the fastest. And the car was such that they had to sleep in that and just have a trigger, like accelerator. They have to pull the trigger, and they go so fast that it was like 450 miles per minute or something like that. And she won the race. So I have that
Fantastic.
incredible, yes, I have that
Fantastic.
incredible memory. And I think this is so fascinating that fastest and the modest and the fashionable and so on. So it's like a dream for anyone. And that can be put into real life experiences.
Yes.
That, oh, how can I dream myself as the best person, just like a Formula One?
Yes.
And that is what I think we need to inspire children. Second thing, I would like to talk about pictures like art, which you mentioned. And again, I will bring my daughters. They both were going to a hobby center where they used to draw something or the other, painting every week. And their painting was selected to be displayed in a museum in Japan. So they
Wow.
never went to Japan, but at the age of 7, their paintings were selected to go to Japan, and they're still there. And
Well,
after 40
fantastic.
years, someone sent a picture, like her classmate or someone, sent a picture that, oh, I'm visiting this museum and I saw your picture there. So it's such a memorable thing, So I think that Donna and Dan and you all are doing very exciting thing, and that's why I never miss such episodes when Donna tells me that you need to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Let me comment quickly about your daughter. It's a fantastic story because, guess what? And Donna and I talked about it. In my relationship with Formula One brand, I became aware that their number one goal is to invite young girls and young women and women of all ages to be more involved with Formula One, because there are not enough women who introduced to this particular sport. So in my quest to establish a sponsorship relationship with Formula One, I want to put special emphasis on education of girls. And if you will be okay with it, use your daughter's story as an example of some quality people that we might be getting invited.
I will just connect you with her, so don't worry.
Fantastic. So please join us, give feedback to Donna so she can share it with me. My Lady Rocket Foundation has been active for over 8 years, working with students for the last 7 years here in America. And my goal is to also provide you with Donna on our Lady Rocket NASA JTL and also my educational programs that include being able to just have what I call educational pop-up. educational
Yes.
pop-up. We just get together and we spend the time together, we get to know each other, and we experience some beautiful things. Is this your music?
It's your music.
That's my music.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
It's Chopin in space.
Chopin and Space. This is the music composed for me by Quasar, combining my favorite composer, Chopin, with space music and Formula One. So we will have a music contest too, especially because Dan is with us. Thank you so much. Here is
Chopin.
Chopin. So teachers, please look him up. He's from my country. He fought for freedom of Poland with music, because music is not only makes us feel good, it's a tool of fighting for betterment of the humankind. Okay, so this is a very nice thing.
This is the surprise I wanted to show you, because you can tokenize these as
Oh.
NFTs on your cyber blockchain.
Yes.
So I brought the music that
Wow.
I brought for you. So I'll
We'll be talking about it on our crypto.
okay, good.
So you see here is unplanned but beautiful gift, and then you see we have a team.
I'm so excited.
here.
Yeah.
Yes, so we'll be working with you on fine-tuning all of it. Thank you so much. And listen, I told you that music fashion are the tools. So how do you like my dual jacket?
Oh my goodness.
Formula One
Wow.
and NASA. And on the back, I cannot show it to you. Maybe you can show my back.
Sure. I'll hold it.
Okay. Hold on. Can you show me?
Yes. Wow. Look at Lady Rocket. Can you guys still see her?
Amazing. Yep. Yep.
Okay, great. Now you have a full shot of you.
Yeah, it's beautiful Saturn V.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's custom.
That is epic. Yeah.
So
Well, and
this is the relationship with our foundation's relationship with Lady Rocket. Will get you music for your ears and for your hearts. Will give you inspiration and resources of Lady Rocket Foundation Copernic Space, and will inspire you to think fashion, because fashion is a statement. I have to run because we are hosting another event on X Spaces, which we can also use in the future. But before that, quick reminder, beautiful Formula One Ferrari. Here is Racing Point. Look at this beautiful pink color for those who want to create. One of my more famous and favorite, look, Alfa Romeo. Look at the combination of colors. Orlen, Polish sponsor. Take a look at this beautiful green, sponsored by Bombardier. So let your imagination inspire you. I am so excited, and
1 minute.
Thank you to Copernic Space for sponsoring our contest, which also requires a lot of work behind the scenes. And our presence, where we'll be promoting our contest starting on Tuesday next week,
So
while
exciting.
the Grand Prix race is on the 23rd on Sunday. Get in touch if you have questions, comments, and thank you teachers for being open, welcoming, and participatory. I love you from Lady Rocket, Grand Blaisdell Copernic Space, and thank you, Donna, and Global Lighthouse Foundation, and Dan, for making it beautifully possible for all of us. For the engineers, girls and boys, I want to finish by showing you the engines of Formula One. This one is Mercedes-Benz, and this one is Ferrari. Since it's Italian, it always has nice fashionable touches of red color and beautiful label. To the moon.
Wonderful.
yes.
Thank you so
moon.
much.
And I have
Yes.
to go right now too, Donna, but I just want to
Yes.
say real quickly, Igor is here as well. And I know he might be tuning in from Zagreb, which that is
Igor
a really
with
cool
us?
connection.
Igor-
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Igor.
yeah, I used to
Fantastic.
tour with
So let
Tai
me
Chi.
recognize
So-
him. I didn't
go ahead.
see Igor. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, and our beautiful teachers, Igor has worked with Copernic Space and Lady Rocket Foundation for almost, I think, over 3 years, almost 4 years. He is a parent. He has his beautiful kids attending schools. It was Igor's initiative to help us get organized for delivery of Lady Rocket Foundation NASA JPL classes. He communicated it to the parents, to the school leadership. He helped us roll out our education for teachers, excite students, and 4 years in making, thanks to his effort, hundreds of beautiful Zagreb, Croatia students were educated. So initiative of the parents who decided that he really would like to bring space inspiration classes to his school. And now through his effort, we have, maybe Igor can explain how many schools we have in Croatia. So we are working with Donna on bringing Donna to pick up after Susan Copeland, who was really incredible teacher who retired recently, without whom all of it would not be possible, because she educated, organized, taught teachers, taught students, video recorded. So we have entire video library for the teachers to get educated on this very fun, very easy, but very meaningful Lady Rocket Space Inspiration classes. Thank you, Igor, for being here.
No problem.
Yes.
My pleasure.
Thank
Yes,
you,
I
Lady Rocket. I know
Thank
you need
you.
to go because you have another event. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining us live from Petersen's Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. And we look forward to the next pop-up event for our students at Global Lighthouse Studios. Thank you, Dr. Thakur, for being here as well. Dan, of course, thank you for co-hosting. Igor, I'm so glad that you're here and welcome you to come back anytime to any of our events. And to our Global Lighthouse Studios family, we look forward to seeing your submissions
Yes.
for the contest. So
And we
thank
are
you.
recording, and Chris will be recording. Hello, Igor. Chris will help me record a lot of information here, so we'll be able to make it available to the teachers and the classroom. So, and we are in a good Hollywood hands. Okay?
Great. Sounds great. Thank you so much.